Okay, so the other day I asked you a question about like a machine in the mill,
Yeah.
and you were talking about the Book of Wrinkles.
The amazing
And
Book of Wrinkles.
I have never heard of it before. What is it?
The Book of Wrinkles is written for 18th, 19th century millers. It was a compilation of all these little hints and techniques and ideas, and it was from the back of American Miller magazine. And then somebody compiled it into like a whole bunch of little tips and tricks and stuff. But there's, it's like what to do, how to put suction on wheat, how to get a clogged funnel unclogged, how to make an automatic bell ringer thing when your bag is full. And there are all these cute little American ingenuity ideas. We've used this countless times.
So what have we used in there?
We've used different kinds of funnel and feed shapes. The thing that we really use, and this is great. So this is a system to have an indicator for how full your bin is. So simple problem. We've got bins on the 3rd floor full of grain, corn and rye and wheat and whatever. And when we're running the cleaning system, you don't know how full it is. So we're running up and down 3 floors in order to like peek into the top of the bin so that we don't overfill it. Well, it's like, oh, here's a what do they call it? An indicator for wheat bins. And it's literally a little weight that's hung on a string that is fed all the way upstairs, comes down to a little panel. And in order to know how full your bin is, you unhook the bottom of the string and let it up so far.
So does this keep you from overfilling it, or it's just an indicator for how full the bin is?
Both. As we're filling it, we can periodically check it and say, okay, it's 3/4 full. We have another 15 minutes to go. Or if it's like, do we have any rye? We pull a little thing off and we're like, oh yeah, half full, we can go.
I've seen you guys do that. I had no idea what it was for.
And it's funny because I can show you like the system I came up with, which has got like a Raspberry Pi and a bunch of these indicators and these things we bought from China and a Node Red system.
Is this a computer thing?
Yes, okay. This is a completely overproduced thing that would be suitable for like a missile factory. This is the solution for an 18th century grist mill.
And it's easy. It's so easy to just like check.
It's great.
Yeah.
To hold sacks while sewing, you got a floppy sack and you have to sew the thing. And here's this little piece of metal that's bent with a hook on it, and you hook one end and you pull it and you sew it closed. Yeah. We have one over there. So yeah, simple things.
So why is it called the Book of Wrinkles? Like, what is a wrinkle?
Boy, I have no idea.
I tried to read in the foreword. It does not say.
No?
It just says, commonly known as...
It's a collection of handy labor-saving devices and ideas for the use of millers and millwrights. 3rd edition.
How'd you discover it? Was it like a Spoom thing?
Yeah, Spoom has got a whole library of books. It's got the original Oliver Evans, Young Millwright and Abortionist Guide and how to run everything. It's got the Book of Wrinkles. It's got historical books. It's got that spy report from the Prussians when they came here, the Wolf and Gonzel or whatever. Oh, it's great stuff. So
Spoom is the Society for the Preservation of Old Mills, for anyone listening at home.
Yeah, it's a historical society of people who own and operate and just enjoy grist mills. The Society for the Preservation of Old Mills. So it's all designed around helping people, keep these things around, because really they're an example of American ingenuity and industry.
For sure.
That's what we are. So here's one we're probably, now that we have the turbine running, it's been running for a couple days now, things spinning at 80 RPM. It is an unstoppable force.
Very exciting.
It is, I'm so excited. So here's keeping ice from wheel shafts. So in the winter, you don't want the ice to build up on the wheel shafts. It can like throw them out of round.
Oh, okay.
Or off balance or whatever.
What happens when
it could start clunking around if you get like a big chunk of ice on one side and
break it.
Ice is insidious. Yeah,
Totally.
Many a poor miller knows what it's like to get outside at 6 a.m. with the temperature below 0 and have to chop ice before he can get his wheel gates open for his wheel to revolve.
Many a poor miller.
Many poor millers. Such millers will appreciate this simple device for preventing ice from forming around the turbine shaft and gate rods. Put a box or case around the shaft slightly larger than the inside diameter of the shaft, about 3 feet long. Fasten this box so as to leave about 1 foot above the water and the balance below. pour in sufficient oil. We're not doing this to fill the box below the freezing point, as the oil will not freeze and cannot get away when it's around the shaft. Now
So this is like a one-time thing? Like
no,
you
this
just,
is
like,
this
fill
is like all winter. That's actually pretty cool.
Well,
So
you fill it up all winter, or
Yeah.
you fill it up and then leave it?
Yeah. So we have a shaft, and this thing normally spins, and you know this is wood, but it would be a 3-inch metal thing. So the water level would be here. What they're saying is you put a box around it, around the shaft, and then you fill the box with a heavy oil.
Okay.
And it just dawned on me how smart this is, because it's so. Let's say we fill it with, I don't care, olive oil or something, right?
Sure.
So the box, the oil doesn't leak out of the box because it's going to coagulate, but the shaft will spin inside of the box.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay,
get
so
it?
it's not exposed to the elements at all?
Well, it is, but the oil's not going to freeze. It's going to just coagulate. It's not going to be frozen water.
Gotcha.
So the water will be frozen here. So when it's running,
Okay,
you could end up having like a sheet of ice, and there's this box frozen into the ice, but the shaft goes through the box and it's spinning inside this
That's very
box
smart.
of oil. It's like, wow.
Tricky. I like it.
Tricky. And
Yeah.
now that we have a shaft sticking out of the water, we're going to have to
We
worry
might
about
use
this
it.
next winter. So there you go.
I love
The
it.
next wrinkle. Yeah, so here at Castle Valley Mill, we're always reliving the past in order to bring you the future. Book of Wrinkles helps us produce, but we are a fully restored 18th century grist mill. We're producing the finest stone ground products from our local farmers. Check us out online. We ship UPS. You can come pick up stuff at the mill Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and we give tours of this magical place.
On Saturdays.
On Saturdays,
Yeah, come by.
9 to 2. Come on by. We'd love to see you. Skip rocks on the island.